Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to do the ARP head studs one at a time. So this is a diagram to do them in the torque sequence. You know, you have the cam sprockets up there and everything. So that's that. They tell you to do the 30, 60, 85. I've been doing 30, 60, 90. I've seen a post where guys went all the way up to 100, 110. I feel like that's pushing it, and you're really stretching them out. 90 seems to be working out great for me. I got all this side done except for one. This side's coming along pretty smoothly. But what I want to mention is getting back here to these two, and I didn't do this completely in order, in the sequence order. You can do them, you know, however you want. What I did on the driver's side is I did 1, 2, 3, 4 was hard for me. I did 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and then I gotta do 8. On the passenger side, it's a little bit easier, but since you have this monstrosity, and since I already have this apart because I had to take my cam covers off to get back to this one down here, number 4 in the sequence, I bolted this back down on. I kept this back, moved this back, and then I was able to wedge this area right here so far open that I was able to drive it down in right here. You can also use a engine support bar, and what I did with that was I just went in right here, bolt, and I had some bolts lying around, and I was able, or I'll be able to take it and move it over some. You know, if you take off the engine mounts, you'll be able to move it some over and then get that, then move it back over this way and get these a lot easier. So yeah, taking it out, what I used, you don't have to use what I use, but I used 1/2-inch breaker bar, stupid, it's like a 1.5 to 2-inch extension. I suggest getting like a snap-on, so it's a lot nicer than this. This is just Pittsburgh. So you want to take it out with a 13 millimeter. And another reason why I did 90 was when I was doing the passenger side, I realized it was a lot easier to crack a couple of them off. It seemed like they had loosened torque a little bit, and they were just easier to take off for some reason. So I don't know if I just got stronger overnight or shit, I don't know. But yeah, 13, took that off, zipped them off with a little extra 13, threw them down there. New ones, I go, and you got a smaller side and a bigger side. More threads on one side. The bigger side's going to go down into your block. So what you can do is you can dip that in oil, wipe it off. I put a little tiny bit of this ARP Ultra Torque down at the bottom. I slide it down in, get it started with my hand, and then I immediately took a washer, and you want to get the diamond side, not the flat side. You want to get the diamond side and put down just like this. So flat side's facing up, down, or the diamond side goes down and touches the block. Make sure the block is, or the head is clean. You know, you don't want to have anything down there. But what that does is it kind of helps it from when you're torquing the nut down. You don't want sliding all over the place, so that kind of helps give it a little bit of a grip, I guess. And then what I did was I had a little Allen head. This is a 5/32. That helped get it down, get it tighter. I also used a 4 by 100 millimeter to just kind of give it a little extra turn. That kind of helps bottom it out. You know, you don't want to go too far on it, but after you do that, you know, you want to get all this lubed up first before you put it down into block, because it's a little bit easier. You can get it better. After it's down in the block and you got the washer on it, you're going to take the nut and put it on and just kind of start spinning it down on. And I actually just used like a little extension like this just to reach in, get it down on. And then you want to have your beautiful torque wrench made by Husky. If you have a cheap one, you know, obviously I wish I could have all Snap-on products, but if you have a cheap one, make sure it's calibrated right. And what I did was I took a long 11/16 and the extension, and I was able to get down, zero it out, go up to 30, then 60, then 90. And once you get done with that, you know, you're done. You zero it again, move on to the next one, take it all apart, take the old one out, put the new one in. But yeah, that's mainly the gist of it. It's pretty easy once you get into it. Some of them are a little bit difficult to get down to, like some of these down in here are a little bit difficult, but after you get that done, you know, you can do get your cam covers back on. You know, you can do a compression test just to make sure, or I mean, I guess you don't have to put the cam covers on, but do a compression test. You know, if you do one before and then do one after, should be exactly the same. If not, I guess you're pulling the head. But yeah, hopefully that won't happen with me or you. So yeah, I just want to kind of give a brief demonstration on how I did it. But it's torque sequence again, and have fun.